Okay, try this again because the first time I recorded it didn't record. Okay, so basically these are these hateful little envelopes that I've been doing. This is not a punch. I took a 12 by 12 piece of paper and cut a 2-inch strip out of it, and then I turned it and I cut 2 inches the other way, and you get a 2 by 2 square. I got a bunch of different sizes of envelopes, but this happens to be the one that I really liked, that I thought looked like a size 10 envelope, or, you know, closest to the envelope that I liked. So that's why there's a star on it. What I did was I turned it. You can see this is all my measurements. I'm going to explain it. It's a 2 by 2 square, and what I did was I turn it on the corner, and you'll see at 1 3/8 was where I lined the tips up at. So you see it's 1 3/8 down the middle there. And I scored at 7/8. And then on the other side, I scored 7/8. And if you don't want to turn it around, it's 7/8 and then 1 7/8. So you just add a 1 there, and that's either side. Then on the short side of the envelope, and I'll explain it better in a minute, because I'll show you. And it's 5/8 and 2 1/8 on this side. It says 5/8 because I turned it around and did 5/8 on each one. But okay, so take a plain 2 by 2 square, 2 by 2 square. You're gonna put it on the diagonal, and what I basically did was I did this to make it easy. I put this here, and then I followed the score lines. And after I scored it, this is what you got. I scored it this way, and then I turned this around and I did this, you know, that way. And this is what you get. See, it's scored. Okay, and then you fold it. I'm doing this one-handed, so bear with me. And I have not cut this yet, so it's not going to bend right. Ugh. Okay, see, that doesn't look right. So you have to go back, and you see these notches here? See this right here? I cut on this side of this line, and then I turned it and I cut right there. And you get this. And I'll get to that part in a minute. But see, I cut the notches out. So you cut the notches out, and then you fold it up. And then when you fold this part up, I just basically cut straight across there to make it look more like an envelope. And then there's the top. And I'm going to put a piece of bling there. And you can actually use them. Or what I'm going to do is put some of the red tape here and here, the 1/8 inch tape. And then I'm going to fold it up and then stick a tag in there. And then I'm going to put a piece of bling right there. And there you have an envelope. And when you turn it over, these are perfect for pocket letters, because when you get finished, it turns out to be about 1.5. Starts out as a 2 by 2 square, and it ends up as a 1.5 by 1. So 1.5 by 1 envelope. And that's what it looks like. And I just basically took a bunch of patterned paper, and I'll set these up so you can see them. I'm trying to hurry because I don't want this to be a super long video, and it's already like 4 minutes. So basically, here they all are. And I have many more to do. And then here with the same 2 by 2 square, which I'll do later, I got some smaller envelopes. But there's just basically a 2 by 2 square of patterned paper, and I turned them into envelopes. And they are usable envelopes, and you can display them like this and use them as an embellishment, or you can I'm going to put a piece of bling there, and you could display it like this, or you could turn it over and display it like this, or like this and put the bling there. However you want to do it, but I'm actually going to use them as embellishments. But that's how you do the 2x2 little envelopes without a punch. No punch needed, just a cutter and a scoreboard. Happy crafting! Hope this tip was helpful to anybody, and anybody that receives them. I hope you now understand that it does take a little bit of time, but you don't have to have a punch. You can do it without it. So happy crafting, ladies. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And if you have any more ideas of what you might want to see or something that you want a tutorial on, feel free to leave me a comment down below. Thanks.